three-peat is also very difficult for these players. A lot of them know that maybe it's the last chance they'll have to get back at this spot. And of course, Magic yesterday said something about the team being blown up, which I think is speculation still, but it still impacts the team.
Interesting thoughts as Phil reacts to what Magic Johnson said yesterday in our pregame. The alley-oop for Chandler. The lob feed from Sean Marion. An 8-0 run for Dallas, and they lead here by 5.
Well, when Dallas just ran that pick and roll at the foul line area, if you're going to step up, meaning the defensive center, then the roll man, Chandler, is one of the best in the league. Great hands and a terrific finisher.
Deshaun Stevenson switches off Kobe. It's Kidd defending now, and Bryant knocks down the shot. Kobe 4 of 5. He has 9 points. We'll get back to the Phil Jackson comment here in a moment. Jason Kidd launches a 3. A three-point shot that has been fine-tuned right before the playoffs. A little session with Dirk Nowitzki. It's a heck of a personal coach. 6-point Maverick lead.
Come on, Jason Kidd's third of all time in three-point makes, so you have to honor it. And mainly, you're not going to bluff him. He's going to look for that shot, so you have to go out and close out hard.
Fisher from the outside knocks down a deep 2. He had a foot on the line. 19-15 Dallas. They have made their last 6 shots.
Well, we told you now, the main problem in this series has been the lack of conversion of the three-point game by the Lakers. They're only shooting 19%.
Marion, no, and a good job by Bynum on the glass for the rebound.
Now you say, well, what's 19%? Well, they're attempting 17 a game, only making 3. And at the other end, Dallas has made 29 threes.
Stevenson hurt his foot as he went down there, but able to get up after the missed shot. He was grabbing at his left foot when he hit the deck. We'll keep an eye on Deshaun. Rebound Bryant for LA.
See, the Lakers, they don't bust out. Not this first unit. It's big and it's rather slow on guys up front.
Kobe able to get to the spot again, Hubie, and there's a lot of that. Rick Carlisle is going to stop it here. Bryant's taken 6 of their 14 shots.
And that's what we're talking about. Anytime that he's gotten into the painted area, he's scored. And he just elevates right up over the top of Jason Kidd. There's nothing he can do about that.
11 points for Bryant here in the first quarter. The Braves on Sunday Night Baseball over on ESPN, and then tomorrow night Josh Beckett goes for the Red Sox against the Twins. Sunday at Monday Night Baseball on ESPN. We're back here in Dallas and taking a look at today's Quest for the Ring, brought to you by the new release Green Lantern. All the other series are 2-1. Oklahoma City on the road, trying to even that series on Monday over here in the West. Meantime, Boston getting that big game 3, and Chicago trying to go up 3-1 against Atlanta. TNT has all those game 4s coming up. Hubie, we heard the comments from Phil Jackson about the emotion of the day and just the comments that Magic made in the studio, and I understand Magic's point. Look, when Magic speaks about the Lakers, it holds a ton of weight. It'll be very interesting to see how the Lakers play today for the moment, or are they affected by the finality that could come if they don't win here today and get closed out.
Well, I think that Phil Jackson hit it right on the head by saying that he was surprised by the comment, mainly because I know myself as a coach, when you're coaching in a situation like this, and you're down 0-3, your team you're noted, like we said, excellence, great pride. He has everything backed up. He's been in 13 championships with 11 rings. He's not thinking that this is going to be the last game. He's thinking that they're going to win, 3 in a row, force a game 7, so that they're going to continue to move on.
So is everybody in that situation. And Magic was just speaking to the larger picture of what's going to happen going forward with the Lakers. Let's assume they don't reset history. And what is the course? And I thought Magic's point was also interesting as he got into the conversation and kind of alluded to it today. The bickering, the back and forth. We've seen it with Pau Gasol and Bynum in this series. Lakers need a togetherness effort. It's been very un-Laker-like to see this bickering outwardly the last couple of games.
I agree with that, and that's the coaching staff has to take care of that.
Right.
All right, and they have to take care of that behind closed doors. All right, that's number one. Number two, you can talk about blowing up teams, etc., because the main players here for the Lakers are all under contract for a number of years. Then it comes down to, well, what are you getting in return for what you supposedly want to move if it ever came to that? I don't want to think about it. I just want to think about game 4 if I'm coaching this game.
And that's what they're thinking about. Jason Terry off the bench, knocks down the 3, and this has been a huge story in the series. The bench of the Mavericks, J.J. Barea, who's in, Jason Terry, Peja Stojakovic. At different times in the series, they've been difference makers.
Mike, there are 2 games that have been extremely close. Right now, Dallas is in a 2-3 zone. But the 3 ball has been a major difference. 29-10 in favor of Dallas in makes of the 3 ball. That's so many extra points.
It's 3-0 today. It's 4-0 today behind the line. Peja Stojakovic a 3.
Now in game 3 in that 4th quarter, we talk about Dirk Nowitzki getting 9 points, but Stojakovic came in, knocked in 3 threes, and had 11 points of the 32.
Dirk's over here on Kobe. Kobe wanted the ball. Odom didn't get it to him. Jason Terry has the pass deflected as Shannon Brown off the Laker bench is in.
Now, the bench play, as we know, has been dominant by the bench of the Dallas team. And they sit in that 2-3 zone. You have got to prove that you can get the ball into the paint, hurt them in the paint, and on second shots.
Good offensive rebound by Gasol, and Bryant, who spent the last 2 trips begging for the ball, missed the 3 but got the second chance because of the work of Gasol.
Yeah, because of the 2-3 zone, Mike, you can't settle with a lot of time on the shot clock for the long jump shot. You've proven in this series that you're struggling, all right, with the deep ball. So consequently, you've got to work the paint, and then all of a sudden things will open up for you for that 18-foot game.
Chandler inside, looking for the foul, doesn't get it. Advantage for LA with Shannon Brown.
Nice fake.
Fouled by Jason Terry from behind.
I like the fake there. You know that Gasol was in the left lane, but the defender made a move. Good fake there by Shannon Brown, and then taking it strong. Big thing for the Lakers now, they've got to make their foul shots. They're only shooting 72% in this series. Look at this, he hit the head fake, excellent. Got Stojakovic the move. The old story, if you're the defender, make the ball change direction.
Shannon Brown at the line, gets one more. Brown and Blake, who checks in now. The other guys on that bench, Matt Barnes, have been outplayed in this series, Hubie, by the Dallas bench.
Well, the bench points have just been staggering, okay? Anytime that you say you're averaging 37 to 17, that's plus 20 points each night. They're getting a great contribution by their 4 men that they're rotating, meaning Dallas.
Usually bench points with both of these teams are skewed because of the great scoring presence of Odom for LA and Terry for Dallas, but you've got both, so it's negated a bit, except for that game with the suspension with Artest, game 3. How about Barea? J.J. Barea, less than 6 feet, has come in and been an energy source at the point. Shot clock is off here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I like what they're doing. Come down the floor, waste some time in the backcourt, now set up. All right, set up here in your zone.
Blake tries to shoot over Haywood and misses. Odom beats the clock and puts up an air ball to end the quarter. Kobe Bryant was 6 of 8 for the Lakers. The rest of the Lakers were 2 of 11 in that opening quarter. And the Dallas Mavericks, trying to sweep the 2-time defending champions, have a 4-point lead. After quarter 1 of game 4, the NBA on ABC.
Welcome back to Dallas, where the Mavs have a 4-point lead. Phil, in game 3, Kobe had 1 layup, 1 free throw. Already much more aggressive. What did you tell him you need from him today?
Oh, I don't have to tell him anything. He knows what he has to do.
Moments ago, you had a heart-to-heart with Lamar Odom. Looks like you guys were quite animated. What is your message to Lamar?
Well, Lamar's getting confused with a matchup zone. He just has to move the ball. He's trying to dribble with it on the top of the floor.
Phil, thank you.
I think this would be the best time to wish Heather a happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Heather, to all the moms watching out there. Second quarter here in Dallas. Mavericks trying to sweep the Lakers and move to their 4th Western Conference Finals. They represented the West in the NBA Finals in 06. Lamar Odom out there hedging, picks up the foul. What are you seeing in that box score from the first, Hugh?
Well, the main thing has been the 3 ball. And when you look at Dallas, they already are 4 for 7 in threes. The Lakers 0 for 5. And you cannot overemphasize this stat. And then also the fact that you brought it out, Mike, when we went to break. Kobe Bryant is 6 for 8. The rest of the guys are 2 for 11. They've got to step up here. People have got to score the basketball.
Terry from out of the corner hits another three. Jason Terry's hit both threes. He said yesterday he wants to finish his NBA career here with the Mavericks, now in his 12th year in the league. Steal by Stojakovic. Look at Peja go all the way, turning back the clock to the Sacramento days.
Now
they have tweaked that back that has been bothering him, Hubie, over the last couple of years.
Well, you can see, Mike, they're out there. They're being very aggressive. People say Dallas is a good defensive team. Come on. They're holding the Lakers, who average 101 a game, to 89 points in this series. Now, that's the second steal on that side of the floor. And Peja, once he gets out in the open court, now you can see he's holding on to his back right there. Maybe a strain as he switched hands to lay it up with his right hand.
And Hubie, he looked over at the bench, and Rick Carlisle looked at him, and he told Rick during that replay, I'm okay. So he's going to hang in there for that. And Odom, who has struggled the last couple of minutes, comes out. Gasol right back in for the Lakers. Kobe on the bench.
Well, see right there, they showed you 2-3 zone, but they went through with the cutters. And you, as a team, have got to run your offense. And Phil Jackson, that's what he said to Odom. Well, stop trying to dribble the basketball and run what we told you to run. Stay in the triangle if that's how you're going to attack the zone or the matchup man-to-man.
The officials communicating to Rick Carlisle that they had the foul before travel. There was a travel, but the foul came first, and that's why Bynum is at the line. The foul on Stojakovic. To remind you, this series is going to continue, if necessary, in Los Angeles on Tuesday on TNT. Then Thursday we'll have a Game 6 if they come back here on ESPN, and Game 7 would be a week from today on ABC. And a lot of people with the Lakers say, hey, if the Lakers can get this game, and they've had a fourth quarter lead in Games 1 and Game 3, but have closed poorly. If they can win this game, they certainly can win Game 5 in LA, and then the pressure would be on the Mavericks in Game 6 here on Thursday night.
Right, Mike. Now that's great. That's great logic, and you're absolutely right. But they have got to close down this three-point game here, because the three-point ball is giving Dallas a ton of confidence, and their spacing has been excellent.
Who's on the sideline? Terry able to chase, 5 to shoot. Bynum's chasing Barea. Brendan Haywood couldn't catch, so they turn it over. Kobe came in at that last whistle. He's on the wing for the Lakers. Feed to Bynum. Puts it in. Go feed him. Why not? 6 points for Andrew.
Yeah, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the transition game and then look inside first.
Bryant fell down. Peja finds Dirk.
Now, good move. See, that's patience. That's an established scorer who just had that shot. If he went up, it could have potentially, it might have been blocked. But instead, he gave the hesitation, waited for the man to go up and come down, and then he scores in your face.
Jason Terry has Kobe this time down. Kobe's off. Brendan Haywood, who does not have the stats to show, but has been a good presence in this series.
Mike, the thing which is surprising here is the lack of offensive rebounding by the Los Angeles Lakers.
How about Terry again? The flaps are down. The Jets 3 for 3 from 3.
This second unit, they give you a headache. Okay, there's no doubt about it. They play good defense. They give you the matchup zone. Sometimes they're man, sometimes they're playing zone. Then they're excellent in the open floor. 3 guys are excellent three-point shooters.
It is astonishing. 6 3-pointers to none. Plus 18 shooting the 3. The Dallas Mavericks repeating the script of the first 3 games. Trying to knock out the 2-time defending champs. Largest lead of the game belongs to the Mavs by 10.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
People that are not as fortunate. You know, the world is just really big, and there's a lot of people, and they're in need of help. They're in need of people that care about them. That's why you have to be proactive and make sure you make a difference. To me, is really special.